So we got the first part here of this component, step one. Let's go ahead and create some JS sets here, or some HTML actually. So that way we can start seeing how this is going to look, right? So let's just make sure that we have this div. I'm not going to put anything on the div really for now. And let's put an H2 and let's just do step one, personal info. Okay, and then we'll create the inputs here. One is going to be type text and the other one email. All right, so I'm just going to put a placeholder here that's going to say full name. And let's put the placeholder for the other one that's going to say email. Okay. So let's go on top here and let's see how that looks. Let's go into step one. All right. That doesn't look very good. We have some type of error there. Let's just check it out real quick. I have a feeling I know what it is, but no matches for step one. Let's make sure that, yeah, step one actually should be the homepage right here. There we go. This is how it looks right now. This is because we have nothing in there that makes this look any different than anything else. So we need to style this and make it look nice. We also need some type of input here. So let's just put an input, a button. And this button is going to say next. So let's see how that looks in there as well. So you can see that this doesn't look really nice. This is at 100%. This is at 200% in my browser. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to style it with Tailwindcss. And let's see how that looks after that. So I'm going to first style the big container here. So I'm going to make sure that this is, let's put a class name here, BG white, padding sits. Let's make it rounded. And then we'll give it some shadow. Let's do large. And let's make the width 96. All right. See how that's starting to look? Really nice, right? All right. So the heading, let me see. Text, we're going to make it extra large, just a little bigger. Well, actually a lot bigger. Let's make the font not bold, but let me see if they have anything else here. Semi-bold. And then the margin bottom to give some inputs, those spaces that he needs. Let's come back here. Yeah, that looks nice. Right? Perfect. All right, let's go into this input here. Let's see how we can make it look nice. Let's see. Let's make the width to go all across with W full. Let's give it a little border, some padding, and let's give it around it. Let's make it rounded and let's give it some padding bottom for the next guy. And that starts to look a little better. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this class name into this guy here. This class name values, should I say. And so now we go back and that it's starting to look a little better. Okay. Let's go back in here and let's play around with the button. The button is just going to be very simple. Let's make it go all across the screen. Let's make the background to be blue so it looks nice. Little blue 500 to be in the medium blue color. Let's make the text white. Let's give it some padding. And let's make it rounded. I like to make all my items rounded. That looks awesome. Right? What about changing the hover here? So we can change the hover background to be blue 700. Let's see. Yeah, that looks better, right? Awesome stuff. Yeah, we're done with Tailwindcss now. We need to start working on the functions on the next lecture. So let's go.